You like it?
Delly, nice chain.
That suits me. Appreciate it.
You're the guy with all the playoff experience, the guy who's been sort of the veteran behind the scenes who hasn't got to see a lot of action. But what does it mean for you to have games like this where you do get to step on the court and still show what you can do?
I've been kind of working hard all year, just staying ready. At some point your number is going to be called and you want to be ready when it is. And, so we've been putting in a lot of work, like low-minute games, assistant coaches, low-minute guys, Keon and Nimi, two-way guys. So, we got a deep roster and hopefully we can make a deep playoff run, and it's a matter of everyone staying ready because, you never know when your number's going to be called.
How much of a surprise was it to put that chain around your neck tonight?
Definitely wanted to try to win it once during the year, but, Davion's been doing such a great job. It's almost his chain, but it feels good.
And just how much have you enjoyed just this experience overall this season? I know it's far from done for you guys, but just overall.
It's been a lot of fun. We got a great group of players in the locker room that have been unselfish for the whole year, and I think that's contributed to the team's success. Coaches that are really pushing us and want the best for us, and then the fans are so hungry for it. We can definitely feel that as players, and the excitement and intensity is building. We know we have to get better, especially defensively. That's what Coach Brown has been, talking about, and we got to keep focusing on that end so we can reach our potential.
Delly, we learned recently about a conversation that you had with Terrence Davis that meant a lot to him. I'm just curious from the mentorship standpoint, how impressed you are or anything that surprised you about this group and how quickly they've learned lessons and incorporated lessons.
Yeah, I mean, there's always things happening behind the scenes, but I think, Coach Brown has done a great job of, trying to raise the bar and, internal expectations and the standards that he and the coaches, and then what the players, what we want to hold each other accountable to if we want to, go as far as we can. So, like I said, it's a deep team. Guys are going to have their ups and downs, but you got to try to be able to see the bigger picture and know that we're a part of something special here, and we want to make it a season to remember.
Delly, just tapping into your experience in the league and everything you've seen in the NBA, what's your impression of like the culture that you've stepped into in this organization under Mike, and I don't know, the talent on this team and maybe how well equipped it might be for a playoff run?
Firstly, it's been a lot of fun. We've got a great group, but I mean the talent in the locker room. Obviously, we're putting up a lot of points. We have Foxy and Domas leading the charge, but so deep everywhere else. There's just so many weapons, and I think with the pace that we play, and not just in the full court but in the half court with all the cutting, it just makes it hard for teams to guard.
Yeah, Delly, kind of building off of that, what do you see that you guys need to clean up specifically on the defensive end and sort of fine-tune in this last stretch as you head into the postseason?
I think the consistent ball pressure, just making people be uncomfortable, and then being early on the weak side. I think, when we're aggressive on the ball, it kind of feeds into being aggressive on the weak side. And I think when you are on the front foot and anticipating, that's when we've played our best defense this year.
Hey, Delly, how impressive is it from a veteran standpoint to see this team and specifically the young guys embrace this playoff atmosphere, the looming playoffs, and not let it become a distraction?
Yeah, I think from the start of the year, Coach Brown is, knows that people are going to be talking about the playoffs and the drought, but I think from the very start he kind of said, like, he doesn't want that to be the thing where we're happy to be there. Like, we got to try to push for more, and I think he's done a really good job of trying to continue to raise the standards and the expectations, not of like the goal at the end of the season, but just the expectations on each possession of what needs to be done. And I think he's done that from the very start in training camp.
Delly, hey, Keegan Murray's 3 away from breaking that NBA rookie record for threes. As a shooter yourself, how impressive is that feat?
I don't know if Keegan even knows he's that close, but he's having an incredible year, and he's just, humble guy from the country, and I think he's going to be a superstar in this league, and he's already so good, and the game comes so easy to him, and I think playing with guys like Fox and Domas definitely helps take the pressure off him. But he's figured out some great chemistry with both of those guys, and coming off Domas handoffs and cutting, and he shows some other parts of his game every now and then that let you know that he's going to be even more special in the future. All right, thanks.